We're ready for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Running right. Here's Achane. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
Running it after the penalty. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Achane again. Only can get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And look at the footwork there, touchdown! The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Blue 58, Blue 58. Hey, man, Monday. All right.
Fields out of the gun. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. That's taken it to 15. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Now a run with Wright. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Hey, that's it. 19.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
19.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He fires one deep down the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Azarie Thomas. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially
Up to the races, middle of the field. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Jets tie this game 7-7.
Hey, York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.A. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You never, ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. A pistol snap, Fields. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now, Fields. The right side, cut by Wilson. He gets through for a 7-yard gain. Tackle made at the 47.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hey, Ken.
It's out on 3rd down. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
58, here's that. Hey, never mind.
1st down throw for Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
319, go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Headed out right. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Gronk, and now they stay out there for third down. They bring their tight end left. They'll air it out on third. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Forced out to his right. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Fields again. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58.
Another throw for Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On 2nd to Hall. That short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
All set now. 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 7. Dave York to kick off.
to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Tight end in motion left. First down, here's Tua. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
First down, Miami.
Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
It leads to second and 10.
One final shot before the half. Buys time, rolling right. Throwing this for the end zone. And they don't connect, looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. So there's a flag on the field.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Dump off caught by his back. And it doesn't get much up to maybe their own 40. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go, Side.
Here's Hall running his own read. We pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can rely...
And they fake it on 4th and 1. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
It is, on paper, a riskier option than just lining your offense up to go for it on 4th and 1. But fake punts are always an option in this down and distance. And in this case, maybe lining up to punt got the defense to relax just enough to go and make it work.
Fields on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Fields out of the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance of a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's got a man left. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now it's Fields. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 7. Dave York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. With Achane here out of the gun. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that one. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's Azareye'h Thomas making the stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And stick with Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
11 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
It's Achane on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's a give inside to right. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Dolphins who have the ball, hoping they can flip the script because this game has been a nightmare for them so far. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. They've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the side.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Here he goes, third and long. Incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And he's got it. It's in close. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game. Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is on third and short. He intercepts it. That's exactly what they needed. Jordan Brooks comes up with it.
I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitance mark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on third. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Here's Tua again. No, they get him yet again. Rio Chanel makes the play. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, New York! The Jets have likely locked up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. You're good on the point after. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Dolphins take over.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, they're going to start out with H.A. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get it back to within 2 possessions. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 21.
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19, just cut. Right.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Fields sneaking it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective And we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders.
Here we go, son.
You sign up for it.
They're going to pass it here. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quickly to Wilson. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make...
And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. And this is going to result in a safety. Give them 2 points and the ball. Now, we can't even pretend to be surprised at this point, Brock. They've been playing such a great game, and that safety joining an impressive list of big plays that they have had.
Yeah, this lead has been built on so many different types of plays. Kate, why not add a safety to the mix as well?
2 on the board. And he'll get it up to the 27. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, Jack. Big team.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the win goes to the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far